That's a boat.
No, it's not.
It's a snakehead.
It's a snakehead.
What?
Hell yeah, dude.
Hey, thanks for coming back again, friends and family. Got a pretty interesting video for you guys today. About a month ago, it was middle, late August, I was surfing through the Legion of Anglers forum on Facebook, and I came across this article. Now, this article caught my attention for a couple different reasons. Number one, I mean, it's Snakehead, which always gets my attention. But number two, it was the place that the article was coming out of, upstate New York. The snakehead that was caught was the first snakehead that was ever caught out of this particular body of water. Now, full disclosure, it happens to be a body of water that's near where I've got family. I've been out there many times. It had been a couple years, but I've fished these waters before. It's a great bowfin spot. It's a pretty decent bass spot. Snakeheads being in there is really a development. So it turns out that the guy that caught the first snakehead out of this body of water goes by the name of Cody Reynolds. And Cody happens to be a Legion of Anglers forum member. I conferred with my Legion of Anglers teammates, and we decided that it would definitely be a good thing if somebody from the Legion were to go up there and see what was going on. It took a couple weeks to make sure everything came together, but jumped in the car, headed up to New York, and some pretty interesting things happened. And it's greatly appreciated.
No problem.
Yeah, awesome. So, Cody, you caught the first registered, verified snakehead out of this body of water, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about that day. How'd it go?
So we come out here pretty much all the time. Probably like 2-3 times in a month.
Okay.
We were just fishing, doing our normal deal. You pickerel, bass, bowfin. Now there's some snakehead in here. I thought what I had initially was a bowfin, and then I got it in my net. And it wasn't until I got it in my net that I saw the patterns, and I was like, I'm looking at a snakehead right now.
Yep.
And they've been kind of a boogeyman tail here in the Bashakill for quite a long time, pretty much as long as they've been in the U.S., and never really caught any of them. I've heard rumors about them being in here, but they're not rumors anymore.
We want to be 100% clear that we are not advocates for the spread of snakehead into places where they shouldn't be, right? But we are advocates for good information and making sure that people have the resources to understand what's going on in their fishery. The way that you've contributed, kind of made history here, is in showing they are here, they are documented, and bottom line is, wherever there are snakehead, there is a community of anglers to support the fishery and to make sure accurate information is being distributed, right, and the right choices are being made for the overall health of everybody. And with that in mind, I have some treats for you. What's your favorite thing to fish when you're out here on the water?
Frogs.
Frogs.
100%.
Frogs. One of the best parts of this trip was working with my teammates and our partners to secure some really high quality gear for a guy who very much deserved it. So we want to send a real big thank you to Butch over at Real All-American Fishing Ventures, Angel at Acor, and American Snakehead Customs. Links for each are in the description below. We are a community. That's what we're here to do, is to build community one cast at a time. And wherever, people are exploring and finding out that snakeheads exist, we will be there. Let's go fishing, man. Yep. First lesson of the day.
What do you got? Is that?
It's a bowfin. It's a bowfin.
No, it's not.
It's a snakehead.
It's a snakehead.
What?
Hell yeah, dude.
What? Get the fuck out of here. No way, dude.
Ow! Number 2, baby.
Dude. Come on. What? Bro. No. What did I...
We often joke that a snakehead is a fish you have to fight twice. So this was an opportunity to teach Cody what to do after you get the fish in the boat.
What I do is I use this as a platform.
Yep.
Right? So that no matter what I do, my hands are free. And this perimeter is always over the fish.
Yep.
Reach down, find the gill plate. As best you can, right here. See that?
Yep.
Now, that's a good grip. That's the most secure grip you're going to have. Number 2, this thing exists for a reason.
Yeah, I know. I usually have a float tied onto that.
All right, so if you can't really easily get in, you find the corner of the mouth, right? You wedge this in there. Now, another thing that I do is once I've got the fish secured and I've got the lippers in, the only reason that you touch this is if you're pushing it down.
Yeah.
Okay? It's just like any other fish, right? But there you go.
Not a bad one.
Ladies and gentlemen, the second snakehead caught on this body of water. Here you go, bud. What? No, above it. Remember.
All right.
That could have been bad. All right, brother, look at that. All right, hold on. Let me make sure we're documenting this for all of posterity. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time an American Snakehead Customs lure has seen these waters. It's been maybe cast, what, 10 times?
Less than that, honestly.
And
More like 4.
And it results, more like 4, right. And it results in the second ever snakehead caught in this water. The Snake Frog Jr., man, that sucker absolutely delivers.
Yes, sir, it does. I'm a believer already.
Oh, hey, New York, you have snakehead in your water. So you're gonna keep it, right?
I would like to, because I know my dad loves these.
Okay, so you take your net back, and I will show you the best way there is to dispatch them. Oh, at least as far as I know.
If you aren't interested in learning how to harvest a snakehead, go ahead and fast forward to the end. The New York DEC requests anglers kill and report all harvests of snakehead. Humane harvesting is part of fishing. The proper steps are just like any other aspect of responsible fishing. They have to be taught.
Some people like to carry those little billy clubs or like those tiny baseball bats.
Yes.
Nothing is better than a tiny, like 4-ounce hammer.
All right.
Okay, so let me get my hands on this.
Yep.
Good. All right. So the head is right in here.
Yep.
And a ball peen hammer is usually better. I lost mine, but you just, right? Just cave it in. Now, do you have like a pair of pliers or anything like that? You're going to want to bleed this out, right?
Yep.
Cut the gills out. Do whatever you need to do. For anybody who is in the state of New York, let this show you that there's more to it than just going down to Bass Pro and picking a frog. You got it? Now, it's really important for people to know that it is a violation of federal law to transport a snakehead.
Yeah,
that
has to be dead, right?
Has to be dead. So you want to make sure that when you are harvesting these fish, you are making it an obvious harvest. Like, you want anybody who looks at that fish to see, yeah, he did. That means, you know, obvious blood, obviously torn gills, or at least be able to show that you made the effort to complete the kill. Otherwise, you could be looking at pretty steep fines. All good, man. All right. Congratulations, brother. Bump it.
Thank you, man.
Boom. All right.
Yes, sir.
Let's go get more.
Well, friends and family, it turned out to be a pretty awesome adventure. Cody is a great guy. The dude that was milling around in the background is one of my oldest and best friends, Jesse. And If you want to know what Jesse's about, just listen to the music that's attached to this video. He's the guy who wrote it and played it. It was a fantastic day in a fantastic place. And, you know, I don't want to say I'm excited about the fact that snakeheads have appeared in the Bashakill. A lot remains to be seen about whether it's going to turn out to be, you know, a good thing or a bad thing. But I'm really glad that the Legion of Anglers was able to make contact, that we were able to get, you know, a fellow fisherman his hands on, you know, equipment, specialized equipment that's specifically built for that type of fishing, and a little bit of education in how to conduct, you know, a responsible harvest. For those who may be concerned about it, I want to make sure that you know that the DEC in New York was contacted. We actually tried to contact them while we were out in the water to arrange for a transfer of the fish. The goal was to give them the whole fish and let them do whatever it was that they needed to do with it, and then harvest, you know, the fillets. But nobody was answering the phone. It was early on a Saturday morning. Cody did, however, get a phone call back, and has arranged to make sure that, you know, the DEC does get the carcass for research purposes. From what I understand, the fillets are pretty tasty. So I just want to say thanks again for everybody for watching this. Please like and subscribe, and remember, it's never too late to care again.